When you see me about custody or parenting time issues specifically, my first concern is, and my first question that I will ask you is going to be, are the children safe in the custody and care of the other parent? And if the answer is yes, then we'll move forward. If you believe the answer is no, then what we really need to do is contact Child Protective Services and let them do an investigation. However, if the answer is yes, they are at the very least safe, then we'll proceed from there and really address whether, and your primary concerns, and that being, are you getting the proper amount of parenting time? Is the support accurate? And the steps that we're going to take to get really what you want and reach and achieve your goals. Primarily, people want more parenting time, and that's why they come and see me. And really, what happens then is we assess what the current custodial order is, if there is one. And if that needs to be amended, then we can move to make motions, or maybe even just simply negotiate or talk with the other parent or the other party. There's a lot of factors that if we do end up going to court on a motion or evidentiary hearing, that will be utilized by the friend of the court and or ultimately a judge to decide the proper parenting time for your children. And there's really 12 primary factors. Those are listed on our website. But what I really caution parents is to avoid the whole custody term in general, because by and large there's two portions of custody. When the legal system refers to custody, they're referring to two basic things. One is legal custody. And what I like to say is legal custody is akin to, are you able to admit your child into a hospital? Are you able to have a say in the medical aspect of your child's upbringing? And if both parents are going to have some parenting time, then you're going to have joint legal custody. That's just the facts. So the other aspect of custody is by and large parenting time, and that's what parents' primary concern is. So I really urge my clients to focus on, let's forget the word custody altogether and start talking about parenting time, and again, what your goals are and what you like to see. It's never my opinion, no matter what party I represent, to go after reducing parenting time in order to save $1 on child support. That should never be the goal of a person coming to see an attorney or making a motion, unless, obviously, if the child support is really incorrect and vastly incorrect, then of course we need to address that. And those are things that we can look at through various computer programs and looking at the income levels of each custodial parent. Child support is based on two things. One, the amount of parenting time, and two, the income levels of both parties. And those factors will be weighed by the friend of the court, and ultimately a support order will be, a recommendation will be generated, and then a support order will ultimately be signed and entered by the circuit court. A lot of parents are seeking to reduce child support because nobody likes to have bills. However, our system does use pretty much a standardized formula, and each county will use a different formula, but for the most part, they're very accurate, and the real trick is assessing incomes of the parties. So that becomes an issue as well, is the other parent hiding income? And it can be anything from, they're selling things on eBay, but they're not claiming those on taxes. They're working under the table. Those are things that we got to watch out for when we're talking about addressing child support. For further questions or concerns, you can contact me at 586-469-0900 or email me at justin@lakesidelegalgroup.com or visit me on the web at www.lakesidelegalgroup.com.